Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Capricorn February 1, 2025. Uranus turns direct today, benefiting your work and health initiatives, and today's Sun-Jupiter trine promotes good feelings and optimism. You might solve work or mechanical issues, which can be a fantastic relief. With this positive energy in your corner, you could resolve to focus on making improvements. Aim to enjoy the benefits of cooperation. You are quick to forgive and possibly even forget, and you benefit from an active, open, and generous spirit that's building. Fortunately, others seem to recognize your efforts, talents, or leadership ability, seeing you in an especially positive light. This can also be a time when you're particularly inspired by a work or health pursuit, project, or lifestyle adjustment. There can be a project, plan, or goal from your past that you're excited about reviving. A 5-star day of sweet blessings from the heavens above is here for you, promising that euphoric energy will overtake your mind, body, and soul. As the mighty sun, tied to our life force, soars happily through the sky, he will link to glorious Jupiter. This will make it one of the luckiest days of the entire year, so it is the perfect time to plan something memorable with your one and only. If single, consider updating your dating profiles and relaunching them, as well as reaching out to set up actual meetings with people at this time. Regardless of whether they end up being soulmates, it will likely be a joyous time. It is time to be redirected. You might find yourself on an entirely different professional journey, since Uranus will station direct in Taurus. The last few months have helped you determine which road you want to take. As Uranus stations direct, you are encouraged to get out of your comfort zone. It is time to do something unusual, liberating, and progressive to advance in your professional journey. Making these changes will help you straighten out your work life and career path, since the Sun in Aquarius will also trine Jupiter retrograde in Gemini today. Today's favorable aspect is like having lunch with your mother and a favorite aunt, or your father and a favorite uncle. You feel special, loved and content in knowing that things will work out for the best. This is a wonderful transit for working on projects at home, organizing your desk at work, or shopping for necessary items. You feel practical yet excited at the same time. Don't let this wonderful transit escape you. Increase your sensitivity to this energy through exercise. The essence of this day can really help you to find creative ways to manage your time. If you find that you are spending much more time working than you'd like, put your mind to the task of time management today. You may well be able to schedule things differently so that you can take more time at home. A shift in your daily routine may be all that's needed to free up an hour or two. Until the moon leaves your work sector tomorrow, aligned with the sun to create the first new moon of 2025, this is helping to sweep things forward. At the same time, the moon's friendly aspect to Jupiter, now in his final 5 days in retrograde motion in your career sector and with the sun set to move into the same aspect over the coming days, is helping to combine the two. As well as aligning untapped professional potential with the green light that work and job matters are now getting. Once Jupiter turns direct next week, career potential will have already hitched itself to the wave, moving things forward on the job front. In between the moon's depart tour from your romantic sector yesterday and its return to your relationship sector tomorrow, life hasn't just taken a busier turn but a friendly aspect between Venus and Juno. The planet of love and the queen of commitment already has the focus on your relationship. With the conditions only set to get better on the communication and relationship fronts over the coming days, holding on to the spirit of romance is just as important. Our eyes in the sky. You might find yourself speaking up about something you previously kept to yourself or taking action on an idea that has been simmering in the background. These changes could feel sudden, but they are not random. They are the result of the inner work you've been doing. Think about a time when a moment of clarity led you to make a bold decision, one that may have felt risky but ultimately aligned with your growth. That is the energy surrounding you now. Embrace it, even if it feels uncertain, because breakthroughs often come when we least expect them. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate this shift. Change can be exhilarating, but it can also feel overwhelming, especially when it arrives in an unexpected form. You may notice yourself more eager to share your thoughts, engage in discussions, and express what has been brewing beneath the surface. While this enthusiasm is a powerful force, be mindful of how you communicate. In moments of excitement, it's easy to speak over others or unintentionally dominate conversations. Have you ever had a conversation where listening deeply to someone else's perspective completely changed the way you saw a situation? This is an opportunity to practice that kind of mindful connection. By balancing your own voice with an openness to others, you create space for deeper understanding and more meaningful interactions. There may also be an internal tug of war between what you desire and the limitations you face in achieving it. You might feel a strong urge to push past barriers, to prove that nothing can hold you back. While determination is a valuable trait, trying to force things into place before they're ready could lead to unnecessary frustration. If you find yourself hitting a roadblock, consider whether stepping back and reassessing your approach might serve you better. Think about a time when you wanted something so badly that you tried to rush the process, only to realize later that patience would have led to a smoother path. Trust that timing plays a crucial role in success, and sometimes waiting allows things to unfold in ways that are even better than you imagined. With all of this cosmic energy stirring, be especially cautious about impulsive decisions, particularly when it comes to commitments and agreements. An enticing opportunity might present itself, whether in your career, personal life, or financial affairs, and while the excitement may be hard to resist, take a moment to evaluate it thoroughly. Have you ever been swept up in a moment of enthusiasm, only to realize later that a bit more caution would have saved you trouble? If something feels rushed or uncertain, trust your instincts. Not every door that opens is meant to be walked through immediately. Financially, this is a time for careful consideration. Unforeseen shifts could impact your plans, making it wise to hold on to your resources rather than making big investments or major purchases. If you've been contemplating a financial move, it may be best to wait until circumstances become clearer. Think about a time when you acted on impulse with money and later wished you had taken a more measured approach. Exercising patience now will give you greater flexibility to adapt to whatever unexpected events arise. Not all advice you receive will be sound, so rely on your own judgment and intuition when making important financial decisions. On a practical level, this period calls for a renewed focus on self-care. The demands of daily life can be exhausting, and right now, your energy may feel scattered. To maintain equilibrium, prioritize both activity and rest, ensuring that you are giving your mind and body the care they need. Have you ever noticed how different your outlook becomes after a full night's sleep or a moment of stillness? Even small acts of mindfulness like stepping outside for fresh air, taking a deep breath, or nourishing your body with wholesome food can create a foundation of stability in the midst of change. Ultimately, this moment is about embracing transformation with an open heart. Life is unfolding in ways you may not have expected, but within this unpredictability lies incredible potential. Instead of fearing the unknown, step into it with curiosity. What is one area of your life where you are ready to welcome a shift? Trust that you are capable of navigating whatever comes your way, and know that the universe is guiding you toward growth. As long as you remain open, adaptable, and patient with yourself, you will find yourself exactly where you need to be.